Okay, welcome back to Currency 365. As promised, I told you guys that we were going to go through the whole front page of THW Global Advertising. Okay, so it says, welcome to THW Global. Okay, this is a pre-launch registration page. Okay, so just keep that in mind. This is a pre-launch registration page. Okay, we don't know what their launch page is going to look like. We also have our back rooms. If you guys are in the back rooms, you guys all you have to do is log in. Okay, so this is the thglobal.com, and then you log in. Okay, and it tells you right here that it's starting the 4th of July 2016, or when they get to 50,000 members. Okay, I think listening to my sponsor, he just did a video which motivated me to finally do my video today. It looks like we're gonna get to maybe 200. This thing could be at 1 million, people underneath or registered by the time July 4th hits. Okay, same thing with Phoenix Power Rising, right? They underestimated themselves. Almost 1 million people signed up before right at launch time, and uh, it was overwhelming for the programmers. Okay, so I think this is going to be the same thing. I think this is going to do way more than 50,000. I think this is by the time July 4th hits, this thing is going to be maybe at 1 million people underneath. Okay, you got people with 3,000 referrals, 2,000, 2,500 referrals. I mean, it's pretty easy to get referrals on this because there's no selling. All you're doing it's basically a YouTube reversed. Okay, they're going to launch a program here that is but just like YouTube, you watch videos, you review movies and things of that nature. And I think there's also surveys, video surveys, and things. We'll get into all that when I read the plan, but the only difference is that now the people actually watching are getting paid. Okay, and then you only have to work 10 hours. You can only work 10 hours max a week. Okay, so that's the beauty of it. It's like they're only asking you to do 10 hours a week at max. Now you can do 1 hour, you can do 30 minutes, you can do whatever you want, but you can only do 10 hours. So you're not burning yourself out. You only 10 hours a week is what? There's 7 days in a week, so it's less than 2 hours, okay, a day. Okay, so and then that's 250 bucks. Okay, so if you do 10 hours you do 10 hours a week, you get 250 bucks a week, and then you get money from your downline. Okay, if they do 10 hours a week, you make 50 bucks off for everybody in your downline. I mean, it's that simple. It's pretty easy. You don't even have to do any downline stuff. You don't have to post links. You don't have to do any of that. You can just come here, sign in, and do your 10 hours a week and make your 250 bucks a week extra money. Okay, that's it. That's $1,000 a month. So an extra $1,000 a month just by reviewing YouTube videos. I'm not YouTube video, but better than YouTube videos as they call it, and things of that nature. So this could be really good, or this could go not as planned. We don't know because it hasn't launched yet. Okay, the reason why I'm telling you guys about it is because my people told me about it. So, and it's better to, like I always tell you guys, it's better to get in pre-launch. Okay, you get to build yourself up to something new and then see how it goes. Okay, then waiting for something to launch and then trying to figure it all out. Okay, pre-launch is where you want to make your mistakes. You want to send out your links and things of that nature, and you want to do send out your links, build your team, and then go from there. If you don't even have to do any of that though. So that's the good thing. You don't have to do any of that. You can just do your 10 hours when this thing launch, do your 10 hours a week, and that's it, and collect your 250. I don't know what the payments are going to be. Hopefully it's going to be PayPal because that's the best one for me. It's very easy. But they might do Payza. They might do Solid Trust, SFM card, iCare card. They might do all the other stuff. But if they have any type of sense, PayPal should be what they should do, because that is just very simple, and almost everybody has a PayPal account. Okay, so they send it right to PayPal, send you 250 right to PayPal every week or whatever, however they pay you. It is very simple. You know what I mean? So let's go down here. It says 20 up to $25 per hour, and that's because if you do 10 hours a week, you make 250. That 10 times $25 is 250 bucks. Okay, you gotta be 21 years old and you gotta have a high school diploma. Okay, you know, the interesting thing will be the payment system. What are they going to be using? Okay, and then we're gonna have to register for those payment systems. What I like to do is I like to I always wait it out, just like I'm doing for Phoenix Power Rising. I wait it out. I let them go through the payment systems, because they always, it seems like when people launch, they pick three, and then those three, sometimes they have to switch all three of them, or they have to put new ones in. So instead of just continuing to, you know, fill out information, I just let it happen on their own. Let them figure it out, and then when they tell us we can start withdrawals, then I pick whatever one I want. Okay, same thing I'm doing with Phoenix, waiting for them to launch the withdrawals. Hopefully it's tonight on the call. If you guys are on Phoenix Power Rising, the call is tonight with Terry. So we'll see. Okay, but I just let it happen, and then once it happens and we can withdraw, then I will pick something, or I'll just do it the old-fashioned way, which is a cashier's check. Okay, so if Terry allows us to withdraw, if Terry announces withdrawals tonight, which we hope that happens, then tomorrow I'll make a video for Phoenix Power Rising, and I will do my withdrawal on the video. Okay, so and I will be doing cashier money order check. Okay, okay, so let's talk about THW Global Pay Plan. Okay, and there is something else coming. I think my sponsor has another company that he's going might be announcing tomorrow, that he's got from his business partner. Okay, so there's another one coming. So I'm gonna keep you guys involved in these, man, because I want to build up at least, like, I want to have about 10 of these, man, because I don't want to be bored post RV. I want to be making money. I want to have, you know, this stuff right here. When you get to withdraw your stuff and have your own business, it brings extreme confidence. Okay, that's all it is. It keeps you busy, and it keeps you out of trouble, and it brings extreme confidence to you. Okay, so here it says THW global pay plan, up to $25 per hour, watching better than YouTube type videos. Also huge management, six-figure opportunity, international advertising agent. So basically this is advertising. You're getting paid through advertisements. What they're doing is they're building up a fan base. Okay, and then they're saying, look, advertisement companies, I have 100,000, I have 500,000 people in my database. What do you guys want to advertise? Okay, and then they advertise with it. Then they pay this THW Global to advertise on the site, and that's how we get paid. Okay, so you know, there's no selling and none of that stuff. Okay, this is gonna be good. And this is really easy to promote to your families and friends as well. So that's gonna be good. If everything goes legit. Okay. So it says here, six-figure opportunity. Some people have 3,000 referrals. They're gonna be in a million. They're gonna be seven figures. Okay, by the time July hits, some of these guys are gonna have 10,000 people underneath them. Let me talk about seven figures. Okay, instead of six figures. But anyways, international advertising giant needs over 50,000 people. Let's see here, over the age of 21 to invest up to 10 hours weekly giving comments on commercials, TV pilots, programs, movie trailers, video surveys, and so much more. Okay, so it says over 90% can be done from any smartphone or computer, anytime, anywhere, 24/7. Remember, all you have to do is work 10 hours a week. Okay, it doesn't matter what time of the, you could do it at 2 a.m. You could do it at whatever time. Okay, 24 hours from the comfort of your home or on the road. You can be a truck driver, and this will be great extra income. Okay. It's YouTube in reverse. At YouTube, they pay out mega millions to people who get high traffic of people coming to their posts. Okay, so like YouTube pays me to create videos and put it out. You know what I'm saying? As a YouTube partner, this company right here will be doing the opposite. They will be paying the viewers. Okay, so you and me that watch these videos will be getting paid to interact with these videos. Okay. Something like inbox dollar, but a lot. But this is what that was. That's there's only a few videos, and they're only paying 2 cents, 3 cents, 4, 2 cents, 3 cents. This is going to be paying you 250 every week, 10 hours, okay, a week. Let's see here. Plus your referrals, of course. Okay, so it says THW Global does just the opposite by paying millions to the viewers who watch content and not place content. Okay, there's no fee or gimmicks to start working with our company. Now we don't know if that's going to change after pre-launch. Sometimes it does. Sometimes they get their 50,000 and then they start and then they want to make some money. So then they start charging after their launch. So if you guys want to join, you better join because you don't want if they get the 50,000, which they will probably by in the next 3-4 days because the way it's going, this thing is exploding. Okay, so if they get to 50,000, they could start charging. So, you know what I mean? We don't know. That's why I'm bringing it to you guys now. I saw my sponsor make a video. I said, you know what? Let me just make the video now. Just in case they get to 50,000 and they start charging, I'm like, oh gosh, why didn't I do this? Okay, so okay, it says that there's no fee. It says this is a global offer. So if you know anyone anywhere, pass this message on to them. In fact, when you register with THW Global, you will get a welcome letter for a personal URL in case you wish to recommend others to work with us. Okay, so yeah, you get three links. You get 3 links in your email, and you also have to confirm your email. Google's a lot faster. Yahoo takes a little bit longer to confirm emails, to send the emails, but either way, you're fine. You should get it. Okay, it says that THW will reward you up to $5 for every person who earns up to $25 an hour that you personally recommend. Okay, so that means that if someone you recommend will work 10 hours, you would earn up to $250 per month. Okay, as you would earn up to $50 per week, basically. Okay, for that person who works 10 hours underneath you. Okay, for each person. Okay, so and like they say here, they need 50,000 people, and they're about to hit that range. Okay, and then also in your downline, you get, I think it's $1. Okay, I think it's $1 in your downline. So your initial direct referrals is $5 for every time they work 10 hours, and then their downline up to 10 people in their downline. So let's say I have Romeo's kicking butt right now. I don't know who you are, Romeo, but you're kicking butt. You got like 5-6 people on you, right? With those people, if those 5 people max out at 10 hours, I get $1 for each of those people, right? And I get $50 from Romeo, okay, if he does his 10 hours. That's how it works, okay? And you get paid up to 10 levels, okay? So it says here, so let's look at the examples before I run out of time. So if you spend 10 hours a week watching better than YouTube videos, you earn up to $1,000 a month. If 10 other people do the same in your downline, you would earn up to $2,000 plus your 1,000. So all you need is 10 people. 10 people underneath you, and 10 people directly underneath you, and you make $3,000 a month. Okay, because you get there too. If they all do it, and then at 10 hours a week, and then you do your 10 hours, you make $3,000. Okay, it's not hard. And then of course, if you build a 10 level team of thousands or more do the same, then you earn up to $40 monthly for each person within the 10 levels. So that's a lot of money. Okay. And like we said, you're watching videos, you're critiquing videos, you're doing video surveys and things of that nature, and we're getting paid and this time, okay? It's just the opposite of what YouTube is doing. This time the viewers are getting paid. So if you like it, hit the link in the description. And this thing's about to launch.